So for this video, I've actually got a few friends to join me in this one. These are two Hammer of Thor hand ninjas. Now, hand ninjas were one of the two things that as a kid I saw and thought they look awesome. I'd like to play this game. The other one being a scroll. So I've always been a big fan of them. And then when Heroclix died in 2008, and we finally got word of the Hammer of Thor set, and then the Hand Ninja got leaked, I was like, brilliant, new Hand Ninjas, fantastic. Hammer of Thor set came out in 2009. And when did I get these? About 2 months ago. Troll and Toad, easy order. There's multiple reasons for this. One of them is that they were a generic figure, which are always popular. They were probably quite hard to find in those days as well. Generics probably were lower distribution than other commons and stuff, but like still back then, But the main reason why they were so hard to find... Oh, wait, no. One more thing. They did have the ability to bring themselves... to give themselves like a free attack as well. So they were a very good figure. But the main reason why they were so expensive is because the Hammer of Thor set was short print. They were testing out whether the game would sell, and when it did, they'd never printed anymore. Never made any more of it, even though they logically should have, because it sold like hotcakes. Me and my dad got 2 boosters of this set, which we had to buy online, and never saw any again. So they've done it again. So, I mean, we've had distribution problems and quality control problems and problems with figures turning up broken and glued back together really badly and being just printed really badly and stuff like that. We've had loads of problems like that recently, and now all of a sudden, when things are sort of looking up, the set that's saving it just disappears. What's that about? I mean, Hammer of Thor was short print because, like I said, they didn't know whether the game would sell, and they had to test the waters. And then they were too stupid to make more when it did. Which is not only a bad move in terms of as a game manufacturer, but is also a bad move in terms of making profit, because it would have sold bags still. Eventually, we've picked up a couple more Hammer of Thor figures, but generally, that set passed us by, not by choice. So with this new Thor set, why is it sold out everywhere? Because my local sold out almost immediately. And so I put out a post on Instagram. I was like, is anyone else having problems getting this set? And yeah, they are. Because I'd originally seen another post on Instagram of someone else complaining that they couldn't get their hands on a brick. And then I got multiple comments of people whose locals sold out immediately and couldn't get their hands on bricks. And I don't understand. I mean, just quite basically, why? Why is it just sold out everywhere? I mean, it's a brilliant set. And as you can see, these 3 boosters up here, which I often put in the back of videos just to cheer them up a bit. So I'll put the 3 Thor boosters up there because it's topical. They're the only boosters I have of this set. And then there was a Thunderball and a Thor Odinson, so that's 2 super rares. Neither of them I wanted. I mean, I would like to get the Wrecking Crew if I was going really far and getting everything in the set I could possibly be interested in. But other than that, I wasn't interested in them. And now Thor Odinson will get some use, don't get me wrong. I'll play him a lot. Thunderball probably won't, but I'll probably keep him because he's one of the only ways I'm going to have any of these weapons now. I don't get it. Like, just simple head and tail of it, really. I don't understand. I mean, so basically I haven't got anything from the set that I wanted. I haven't got Korg, Hogan, Luckily, all of the cheap stuff is cheap stuff. I guess I'm not getting a Chase Malekith now because I ain't paying for that. And all the other cool stuff. No Beta Ray Bill for me today. So I guess I'm still going to go without getting one of them, although that was probably always going to be the case when they released them in Chase again. But yeah, it's nonsensical to me. I don't physically understand it. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if more turns up. And if it does, then good. If not, it's a good thing most of the stuff I want is low rarity, because I'm just going to go to my solution of what I did with the distribution problem sets. Now, the main problem with this is that I was looking forward to the Deadpool Merc Jet sealed OP kit, because it was the only one I was going to be able to afford, and it was a set I actually liked, and I was looking forward to it. And then I turned up last weekend to find out we're doing it on Defenders War, because it's the only thing they have in stock anymore, which they have in stock because no one wanted it, because the distribution was so bad. I don't want to play Defenders War in sealed. I've got everything apart from the Chase Daredevil that I want, and what are the chances of me getting the Chase Daredevil? But I do want a Merc Jet, because I want to trade it for an Invisible Jet, and, you know, other stuff, maybe, whatever. I was really looking forward to that, and we haven't got any Thor left. What can I say? So, yeah, I mean, I'm sick of ranting about this game, you know. I mean, to the casual observer, you're gonna watch through my videos and think, why does this guy just have to complain all the time? It's because there's so much to complain about. Every set is something else. And as you can tell, I'm just getting tired of it now. I mean, that isn't to say I'm ever going to stop playing this game, because it's just such a massive part of my life. The game is fine. The people who run it aren't. Quite simply, they just aren't. And there's a lot to complain about, and I think a lot of people can agree with me there. And a guy was saying, I mentioned this in a few other videos, a guy was saying when we were having distribution problems that it was okay because all of the general figures were really good. And I did like his point. I did get where he was coming from with that, but I thought it doesn't really work when you create a rarity system. And it definitely doesn't work if you can't even get a hold of the cheap figures. We'll find out what the expensive ones are going to be like online now. No one can find them anywhere. That'll be interesting, I'm sure. Fundamentally disappointed again. And I really liked this set. I was a bit disappointed by this set straight away because there's no Warbound keyword anywhere but on Korg. Not even on the Hulks. No other Warbound characters getting redone. You know, a lot of the set didn't make any sense in some ways like that. Like Groot Thor, where did that come from? How didn't he end up in What If? Whatever. I know he's a Battle World thing as well, but, you know. And I don't know what else I can say on the topic. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.